Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dusty here, bringing you another gameplay. This one is a ground war domination game on Resistance. I'm using the AK-47 with a silencer, and I'm back to using the assault package in this one. I got this gameplay yesterday while playing ground war, and I thought it was a pretty interesting one, so I decided to upload it today, even ahead of some of the other videos I had planned, because I thought this was a really funny gameplay. It's kind of a tale of two halves. The first half of this game is one of the best halves of domination I think I've ever played in Call of Duty. I was just absolutely dominating. And then the second half came around and I kind of got excited. I kind of thought to myself, wow, this game is amazing. I really got to make this something special. And then I kind of blew it. But we'll get to that later. But anyway, I wanted to talk basically about the things I did right in the first half and the things I did wrong in the second half. And I thought it'd be pretty cool to, see the differences in my playing style, see the differences in how I approached every battle, and, show you exactly where I went right and where I went wrong. So, first off, I just wanted to say that I am loving the AK. I hadn't really given it much of a chance up until my latest Prestige that I'm on now, and I think it's just awesome. At first, the first time I used it, which was, my first Prestige, I didn't really care for it. I thought the recoil on it was kind of ridiculous, and I wasn't doing very well the few games I played with it, so I kind of just brushed it off to the side and said, I don't really like the AK. And the other day, my brother was like, yo, you should really use it. I think it's a great gun. I think you'll really like it. So I gave it a try, and, well, it worked out great for me yesterday. So anyway, if you were watching the video, you could probably tell in the early moments of this game, I basically stuck around our C spawn, and the enemy took it at first originally, very quickly in the game, kind of ninja'd it from us, but after that we took it right back, and then I made it a point to kind of just defend it, because I noticed that the enemies were really going hard for it. That's what she said. Anyway, I noticed the enemies were really, going strong for it, really pushing down that staircase from A to the C spawn, and I decided since no one else on my team was gonna, try to defend it, I figure why not make it me. So I got a bunch of kills, got to my Predator, got to my Reaper, that's what you just saw, so now here we are. And I'm here with my dual FMGs. Just, you see, they're coming down over and over again. They're just really invading our C-spawn, trying to take it. So I'm just kind of doing laps around it. Not camping out the spawn, but basically just staying in the general area, doing my laps, trying to stay unpredictable, trying to keep the enemy off balance, just, playing smart with cover. And this is a little bit different from my normal rushing style. Like, normally I like to rush the enemy spawn. I like to just kind of flip them. I think it's really fun. It makes for an exciting game. But for this one, I kind of played it more defensively. Since it was ground war on kind of a small map, I decided I'll just, lay low around our spawn. And I still kind of played aggressively, even though I was back in our spawn. So I know a lot of people are of the opinion that, they don't like to see gameplays of just someone defending their own flag or, staying in their spawn, just basically playing defense and domination because it's boring. And I think, the early half of this video kind of proves that it doesn't have to be like that. I'm defending the C flag the entire time throughout the first half of this domination game, yet I'm constantly running around, constantly, playing smart, changing up my position, and I just think that was great. I think I played it, pretty much perfectly. If I wasn't the one to defend C, no one else on my team would have, so I feel like I really played an important role in this game. And the fact that it was a ground war game, made it feel even better. That out of 18 people, I probably played one of the biggest roles in, keeping our C flag. So at this point in the gameplay, we've already built a pretty nice lead. And I looked at the scoreboard at this time, and I'm pretty sure I was close to 50 kills or something like that. And I just kind of thought to myself, oh my god, this could be a, a potentially epic gameplay. I've never really come close to 100 kills, not in this game at least. And, oh, right there, forgot to mention that. Just an ugly death, first death of the game, and got caught looking at my radar, and the guy just knifed me, wasn't ready for it at all. But anyway, yeah, so I looked at the scoreboard, and, I saw that I had a chance to really make this a special game, and that's when I started to get a little excited, and it took me off my game. I wasn't thinking as much. You don't really see it just yet, but coming up, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Right here is pretty much the end of when I was playing good. The spawns have flipped, obviously, as you can tell, and they have C flag, and well, just me right now, but eventually a few of my teammates join me. We start to really push into this spawn. I get my Predator, I fall back, my teammates push forward, and right here you'll see that I don't, put the Predator down right on their C spawn, because I feel like, I'm right outside of their C spawn, so I can get some of these guys myself. I'd rather use the Predator to help out a different front, and I ended up getting a nice defense out of it. that who knows if my teammates would have actually defended it or not. So here's where I really mess up. You'll notice like a second ago, I ran out of ammo for the AK, or I thought I did, but I actually, in reality, had like 15 rounds left. So I switched to my dual FMGs and really start to push up. My brother was telling me as he was watching, this is a bad idea, it's a bad idea. I didn't listen to him. And what ended up happening was I had to push up so close that, you know, their entire team just had their sights locked on me, and there was just no way I could have survived. I was 2 away from a Reaper. If I would have just looked at my ammo and saw that I had like a good 15 rounds left on my AK, I could have stayed back a little bit, possibly picked up those 2 kills, and then I would have been on a whole new kill streak chain, and who knows where I could have gone from there. So that was really the biggest moment, and now you'll see that my game just suffers. I start to not think as much, I'm just shooting, you know, I'm not thinking at all. There's a grenade indicator, so what do? I lay down, I don't know what I was doing. And on the next few lives now, you'll really start to see me make some bad decisions. You'll remember early in the game, I played a really smart defensive style, and I knew exactly where I wanted to go at all times, knew exactly what I was doing. But right here, I really didn't have a plan. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So what do I end up doing? I kind of just look around, I'm very indecisive, and then a guy just ends up picking me off. Again, right now I'm just sprinting right back into the battlefield, right back to the middle of the map, without any real plan, any real, you know, thoughts on what flag I want to defend or anything like that, or where the battles are going to be. So I don't really anticipate anything that well. And right here is an area that I usually don't like to go into. But what do? I run straight into the middle of the map, and this right here is almost always a death trap. And why do I pull out these machine pistols? I don't even know what I was thinking. I think I was just like, oh, I gotta save this game. I knew the game was kind of slipping out from my reach, and I wanted to get a bunch of quick kills fast to hopefully get up to like the 70 to 80 range. And it just wasn't smart. Obviously I was gonna die. I just, you know, didn't plan it out well enough. Right here again, I start to realize, okay, the game's slipping away. I'm gonna play a little more defensively. I'm gonna, you know, stick with my team a little more, just try to close it out with some good lives. Doesn't happen again. So I got a little bit frustrated that my great, amazing gameplay turned into just a terrible second half. But what are you gonna do? Live and learn. Anyway, overall, it was still a pretty amazing game, by my standards at least. I'm very happy with it. I just wish I could have played a little bit better in the closing areas. You'll see him just still kind of sprinting around the middle of the battlefield like a chicken with its head cut off. And usually I don't play like that. I just gotta learn to, you know, keep my composure, not get so excited, and hopefully one day I'll be able to get a really nice kill game. Because if I would have just played with the same style that I played the first half of the game, I really think it could have been something special. But as it is, I finished the game 60-9, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you do, you know, I'd really appreciate a like, and if you want to see more, you know, feel free to subscribe to me. That would be amazing. Anyway, I got some nice gameplays coming up for you in the next week or two. I have another MOAB that I think you guys will like to see, and a couple of other cool things. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.